Wild West was pretty well tamed by 1913.
I saw one just like it in Waco.
Hey, Pike, you know what I hear? I hear they got one of those things up north that can fly.
That was a balloon, you damned old fool.
No, the old man's right. They got motors, wings, go 60 miles in less than an hour.
Driven to the border by the irresistible thrust of civilization were the remnants of the breed that had made the West wild.
If they move, kill them.
The payrolls were harder to get at. The Army rode the railroad now. But there were still a few trails for the kind who'd be cold before they were tamed. They called them the Wild Bunch. Pike had been a gentleman of principle. He still had a principle or two.
We're not getting rid of anybody. We're gonna stick together just like it used to be. When you side with a man, you stay with him, and if you can't do that, you're like some animal. You're finished.
Dutch had dug for gold. He gave up digging.
How many cases did you take from the train?
16 cases of rifles. We lost one on the trail.
He stole it.
Lo quiero vivo!
Thornton should have been a lawyer. He always argued.
Hold it! Relax, it's just some champagne we ordered.
Sykes had been a gunman in his day. He still had the gun.
We gotta get him back! How?
Gorch had been trying for years. Sometimes he almost worked up to normal.
I want you to meet my fiancée.
Spring of '69, and every morning we'd screen the various films for the bookers and the publicity department of the upcoming films, the summer releases. And they showed one morning the original version of The Wild Bunch, which just absolutely blew me away. Then sometime later, I got some friends. I said, "You've got to see this movie." And I got a hold of the print. We went into the Famous Players screening room and looked at it. And it was going to be the print released in Ontario, Canada. That's where I was working. They had a censor board. All films had to be cleared by the Ontario Sensor Board. And I took a look at the film, and I couldn't believe what they'd done. They just taken the guts out. They basically cut all the violence or subdued all the violence to the point that the film lost all meaning. I'll give you, for instance, if you'll recall the film, the evil Mexican general has captured one of the bunch, and the other four bunch marched down, that famous scene where they marched down and confront him, and they want to get Angel. That was the kid's name. They want Angel back. And Mapache says, "You want Angel? I'm going to give him to you." And he picks him up and he cuts his throat and kills them. And immediately the bunch open fire and they kill Mapache. There's a few seconds, amazing seconds, where what's going to happen next? And then all hell breaks loose. What the censor board had done was they cut out the throat slitting. So what you get is our bunch coming in and shooting the Mexican general for apparently no reason. And it just changed everything. It was appalling. Peckinpah was appalled. He came with Phil Feldman to Toronto, and I knew a couple of the censor board people, and I talked with them, and I'm sure a number of other people did. And Peckinpah went in to state his case, which I'm sure he did eloquently, and they put it back together again.
You know, few people are as galvanizing and polarizing as Sam Peckinpah and the legend of has been, right? I mean, there's so much you can make of Peckinpah from top to bottom, an artistic legend, a total. I mean, I remember John Belushi doing Sam Peckinpah on Saturday Night Live. Like he did these crazy takes of like violence and, you know, just craziness.
And action!
I have the funniest thing to tell you, John.
Really? What? Cut. Now, Rex, what I want from you is I want to let go. That's it. I think we got to print it.
Your road to redemption is paved with tombstones. No quarter, kill all masters. Go to noquarterkillallmasters.com. Rated R.